All right, so now you have your resume template. You can go ahead and create a couple of different versions if you want. You can ask ChatGPT, hey, can you create a different version except this time and feed it changes, or just tell it in general to create a different version of your resume if there's something you'd like to change about it. Keep in mind, it is pulling from thousands or millions of sources on the web to bring you the best outline for your resume. You can even punch that in as an input too of like, hey, use today's industry best resume template for creating my resume. Just to give you some more ideas of how you can use this thing, I've gone ahead and created a slightly more fleshed out version of a fake resume that I'll be using here. So I still have, a couple of different companies. I added a third just to see how it would deal with the outputs and adding another job. I have, 4 years basically at this fake corporation, ABC Corp, a few years at XYZ, and then another here and there. So I'm just going to go ahead and say, use this template to create a resume around this fake job experience. And you'll see it go to work here again. So once again, updated my title, updated the year since I added a whole new career for this. I had 3 different jobs instead of just the 2. Pretty much the same skills, section for certifications. Okay, great. So this is what gets really awesome here is you can ask it to do different things from this point in time. So say that, okay, I really like this resume. I like the bullet points that they put in here. The development, execution of SEO and content marketing strategies, increase website traffic and drive conversions. Awesome. Develop and execute comprehensive content marketing strategies that drive lead generation and brand awareness. So these are some really awesome bullets. Like if I would ask you as you go through this entire thing, think about what your employer or a potential employer, the job you're applying for, what are they going to want to see in your resume that's going to showcase you as the best candidate possible? And one huge piece of advice that I can't state enough is that employers want to see not only like you're taking action in your role, they also want to see statistics and figures. So if you have any like big wins that you can add from your career of you increased revenue growth for an account or traffic to a website, or you were the first to get a huge project done, or you were recognized by some of the C-suite executives at your company, or the president or your boss, or you had any awards or accolades, you want to include that in here. So just as a general way of approaching this, since we're using, a fake career history here, let's say, this is great. Use this same resume, but include job and career. Let's do this, but include specific bullet points for data that include job and career wins. And then we can just say, for example, grew account traffic by 30%, grew company revenue by 10% in the first 12 months, etc. So we just gave it some examples here so it has something to riff off of. And let's go ahead and try this. So look, it's even adding these highlight points to your resume of what you're able to do. And this is just really incredible to watch this work. So as you're going through and you're modifying your resume, or you could actually feed these specific data points, like if you have a Google Doc list of wins that you have in specific jobs, you can just tell it, hey, use this data from this career position and add this as a bullet to, whatever point on your resume here. And so this gives us an even better template of, and now it kind of, I don't want to say it went overboard, but it put basically metrics and data in each one of these bullets. Now, you could even ask it to merge the two, because I love some of the ideas up here, and you don't necessarily have to be data driven. Once again, this is going to be a mix of showing a company that you're able to achieve success in your role through data and metrics, but also you're going to want the right keywords in your resume. So now you have a little bit better idea of how to add your own career and job history into this, and how to, I guess, punch up your resume a little more to include these important data points that companies are going to want to see from you.